Hello, everybody. I am Lauren, the groovy antagonist, here joined by my friend Gordon from GCS Gaming.
What's going on, guys? Gordon from GCS Gaming. I'm here with Lauren from Groovy Antagonist Live. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations again.
I apologize for that silence earlier. I had to do some things. But I'm back, and now we are ready to continue. Last time we left off, we had an interaction with, fucking forgot his name. Trophy prosecutor guy. You might know him. You might know him. If you don't, that's too bad. 'Cause I don't remember his name. Let me not only screen share for YouTube, but also screen share to Gordon, because he will be reading all of the mail parts.
Yep, just give me 1 second. I gotta get back into Discord. Alright. When your stream's loading in case there's dialogue right now?
There is no dialogue right now.
Alright.
Let me know when you're able to see it.
Yeah, because your stream's like taking a while right now. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna try rewatching because that works sometimes. It is not working. You might need to restream.
Okay. Try now?
It's good.
Alright. This should be where we last left off.
Will be there or like
Yes,
close to? Yeah.
It's exactly where we last
Remember,
left
it was the basketball. I remember.
off. Okay, so let me review the evidence again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We have the stolen zero file. We recovered that from under like the bench. It's the master key. It was the secret safe. It was the victim's revolver, and there is the crime scene notes. Let me review the crime scene notes again. Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. The body was found at around 2:05 a.m. These are all the guys. Jock Sportman is what I was trying to think of. Oh, Z is back, not escape. Okay. Now I have no idea what to do, so I'm gonna go ask Gumshoe.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gumshoe, you look rather intrigued by something. Care to share? Ah, it's nothing. I noticed that Mr. Sportsman calls his partner Jim. Detective in that Sunday night drama, All My Cops, is named Jim too. One of them is a big fan of that show. Seem to know a little something about it yourself. I take it you watch it too? Of course! That's how you bond the friendship between prosecutor and detective is great, sir. But it's nothing compared to the super strong friendship we have. Friendship, detective? I think you're mistaking it with pity. How can you say that, sir? And after all we've been through, too.
They're so gay. I got an achievement.
You got an achievement for that?
Friendship or pity.
I assume you understand how to conduct investigations as if gunship. Of course, sir. Examine anything and everything with.
I think this is just a... Don't worry about this. I'm skipping this.
Yeah. Okay.
I think talking to witnesses is just gonna be like how to do that. What is an investigator?
Let's go look at the investigation. Oh, I've been waiting for this. A real seasoned pro teach you how it's done. A real seasoned pro? Instant noodle cuisine, perhaps. Then you can always check out the really important spots in more detail, right? Yes. If the area is too big, you can always use the arrow keys to take a look around. Oh, but don't worry, sir. The arrow key command will only show up when you need it. I knew that as well. And
I'm skipping
a
this
contradiction, something unusual. Try deduction. First, you'll have your cursor with it. Ah!
Okay, let's examine the evidence.
Anyway, for the 0 people in chat right now, if my voice acting doesn't sound as good as it did last stream, it's because I'm sick right now.
Damn, there's nothing to examine.
There's nothing to examine in that book, dude. It's over. We're investigating shit.
Look at the master key again. Maybe there's something. Watch this.
By it. It's the master key to every office in the building.
Yeah.
By it. I mean...
By it, I mean the master key. Okay, maybe I'm missing something with the door. I already checked this. Alright,
Check
that's
this area
actually...
earlier, but it never has to take another look.
Okay.
You've already checked the number, because that was the main point of, like, suspicion.
If it...
Maybe there's something on the... Maybe it's, like, the door hinges, or maybe it's, like, the door hinges are on the wrong way or something, like, weird shit like that.
No. We've checked everything.
Yeah.
It's just that, I'm not really sure what to do now. Can I leave? I
Can't
cannot leave. I cannot leave until our investigations are done.
There's the Ace Attorney investigation going on.
Until our Miles Edge or Ace Attorney investigations are done. Okay, I think we're supposed to connect something with Watcher now.
Yeah.
Alright. The master key was stolen, and the master key was used. It
Yeah.
is fairly
If
certain.
that doesn't connect, then, like...
Someone stole the master key to use it.
Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story.
I hate doing her voice. I love this character. I hate doing her voice. Watch! No way, pal. I mean, sure.
You said that you locked up Mr. Portsman's office at around 1:30 AM, correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time.
Wow. Nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. I had totally forgotten about that, but thanks to you, I remember now. Sure, right. It was around the very time when I realized the master key was missing.
And?
Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir.
You pretended?
Yeah! I used my master key and made it look like I was locking it up, sir.
So in actuality, you never did relock the door then?
Well, I thought I could lock it after I found the key. Come to think about it, I guess the door hasn't been locked properly.
Mr. Portman's office data, jotted down in my notebook.
Is there more things to connect, or...
You can just
Yeah,
start
I
going
think
into the
there's more-
office, I guess.
I think there's more things. No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Just try going to, like, whichever one was his office and not yours, because I forgot which one.
It's this one, but...
I expected every suspicious look from Granny. Unlock! On the door. Like it says you already done that.
Yeah, I think I've done literally everything I can do. Cause like, it said earlier, like when you hovered over the door, it has like a check. So, here's the thing. Oh, I didn't. Miss Bird unlocked the door, but the master key was stuck. Oh wait, I know what we gotta do. Miss Bird, I know it says we've already talked to you, but trust. I got something to present to you. I got a question. Take that. I had to open Mr. Portman's office for him a number of reservations for him. I must have had the chance to see the inside of his office on a number of occasions too. He's got shelves upon shelves of sports memorabilia, trophies, and awards in it. To the point where it's almost beyond gaudy, sir. But maybe I just feel that way because I'm jealous since I don't even have a single one.
Say that, Maggie. I'll make you a special Guard of the Month award just for you.
Thanks for trying. I've already got a mountain of consolation prizes, sir. They're all proof of just how unbelievably unlucky my life has been. Plus, getting an award from you, it just isn't the same as getting a real award, sir. He feels so unlucky. Okay,
Does.
so Jocks Portman is I don't actually. I just began talking. I don't actually have like a sentence. Do I have to show anything else to you? Hold on one second. Have I shown this to you? Do you want to see this? Was good, Heavy TF2 making pizza new account. She's the only security guard here. I'm not sure what to do with that other than to guard it.
Talking to another gumshoe.
Okay. Hold on. Maybe we can connect. No, we cannot. We cannot connect anything. I thought we could connect the logic.
Sir.
Maybe.
Talking to witnesses. Oh yeah.
I can.
You may as well
present-
try talking to witnesses just in case.
I can present this to him. Be like, what do you think it is? Oh.
Just a lowly detective. I'm just a lowly detective, so not sure what I should do with that other than to arrest him.
Oh my god!
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. It's the only talent you have. Oh wait.
That's
I'm not gonna say that, dude.
Why?
I feel like you know what I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna say it on stream.
God damn. Talking badass. I'm gonna be deadass. I had no idea what you're gonna say.
It's just the door is a specific color.
Okay. Alright. What am I doing? Hold on.
Is that Miles that you were saying that to Gumshoe?
Exactly, yes.
You like turned around while I was saying that, dude.
What am I doing?
Detective,
I
what
don't
am
know,
I
sir.
doing?
I'm following you, sir. Do you know what you're doing?
Any idea what I'm doing right now?
I'm so good. I'm so good at investigations. Hold on. I know there's a setting that I believe can be turned off and on. It's not in there. Okay, I'm gonna be dead ass. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Should I? Oh, how about you? Oh, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to present anything.
Everything alright?
Don't worry. I'm not skipping. I feel like there's another thing I should be presenting to Maggie. Like, maybe the victim's revolver? She might.
Hey Maggie, look at this! A real pistol!
she was a member of the police force. She might know something about this. Never mind. She ain't no shit. Okay.
Just present everything until she says something different.
I don't think I'm supposed. I don't think she's relevant right now. Cause like, what's Maggie gonna do with like the crime scene notes and the
Be able to
secret
go
safe
back
she
into
doesn't
the
know
office?
exists? What was that?
Are you able to go back into the office?
No.
Yeah.
Because it's locked up. Because they're doing an investigation. Okay. Alright. We have to think about this with deductivity and reasoning.
I
Trying
still
to
think you
get
should
Gumshoe
try, like,
to do his like front facing.
investigating the... She does not want to look at you.
I'm trying to
Not
make him
only
like
today.
look forward.
He's being really Go around it, yeah. On top.
There you go. There you go. He looks so stupid.
Feel intimidated, dude.
We can't see you, you know. Like, okay.
Lauren, we can see you.
I'm watching your stream right now. Why are you trying not to laugh? That's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful as shit, Lauren. I'm trying to do an investigation.
Exactly, and you don't know what to do.
I still think we should, like, just try the lock. I know it has a check mark, but, like, shut up.
Okay. Like, when you
Like
say
Maggie
try
said.
the lock, what do you want to be done?
Like, inspect specifically the lock on that door. Oh, fuck, tight. Oh, no, it's not! The old credit card. It's not locked!
It's locked tight. I don't know what to tell you.
Maggie just said it was... You should...
Maybe...
have to do something. Don't connect to any of the others.
You really wouldn't. Okay.
About the thing with the door, like in the evidence list? I forgot what that was.
The thing... Oh, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Give me a
The
minute.
thing in
though.
the
I'm
investigation.
thinking... Hold on, wait a minute.
You're looking at a walkthrough right now, aren't you?
I'm gonna be deadass, yeah. I was trying so hard to make it seem like I'm not looking at a walkthrough, and I'm just like patiently like thinking about what it is, but no, I'm looking at a walkthrough.
Yeah, I can... It's not that hard to tell.
As a piece of evidence that like I don't have yet, and I'm trying to see how they got that evidence.
Lauren, this is going to be the worst, like, stream series ever if you're just going to look at a walkthrough through all of it. I'm letting you know
I'm
that.
gonna be honest, I'm not very smart. And I don't...
Well, yeah, we already knew that, but, like...
Okay, but I don't think you're very smart either.
I'm smarter than you!
Not if you're not able to help me here. I think there's something about a...
Aren't you the one who's played the Ace Attorney games?
I've never played Investigations.
Played Ace Attorney?
It's a little different here.
Or can you tell me the first two words in the title of this game?
Miles Edgeworth.
Kill yourself. That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Examine the door with the basketball hoop next to it. This must be Portman's door. Examine the doorknob. You note that it's locked. When Wait, what? Deduce the doorknob and present Mr. Portsman's arm. Oh, okay, alright. Now I know what it means. I didn't
That's what I was
realize...
telling you to do!
No, you weren't telling me to do that. You were telling me to look
Yes,
at
I
this.
was!
No, you were telling me to check out the lock. It's saying the doorknob. I have to do something with the doorknob and
I was so close,
present this.
Eureka!
I was so close. Yeah, I was like almost there. I'm considering that me. Anyways, there's a contradiction here between reality and the evidence. Mr. Bird has said it's true, then why is this door locked tight? Huh? You know, you're right. Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door?
I'm certain of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portsman noted it himself that I hadn't.
Which means what, sir? Either means that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one. She opened a different door? How can you prove that? It's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is... need to examine these.
I think it's the prints on the number plate.
It's on the number plate. They will tell us all we need to know.
Everything? Really? Like what, sir?
Well, for example, and such as... I don't know what you were thinking with that either, but like, I thought you knew the method since you're apparently super smart. Well, we all know for sure that Gumshoe's dinner while we consist of instant noodles. Wow, that was amazing, sir. How'd you know?
Was that supposed to be a joke to cheer me up, Mr. Edward? I'm pretty sure Gumshoe was supposed to be genuine there.
Well, shut up, okay? I was angry at you, and I was gonna do the sarcastic Gumshoe.
Okay.
Alter ego, dude.
The prints
okay.
on the doorknob, because we don't have the master key.
Prints on the doorknob will tell us everything. Hey, you! Yeah, you, pal! Do us a favor and see what you can lift from this, okay? They can't see- oh. So, what'd you find out? There's no need for such belligerent nostril-blowing, detective. I found only Mr. Portsman's and Mr. Faith's prints on this doorknob. So, only 2 people's prints were found on this... Huh? That's pretty Huh? I'm lost, sir. Thinking logically, a certain other person's prints should be on this knob as well. Now then, whose prints should also be on this doorknob? I forgot who it said it was.
Take that!
Did you find it odd that the prints of the person who unlocked the door are absent? You mean... Yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. Mr. Portsman's office did updated my organizer. What have we here? Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Can you please stop?
There's a piece of paper! A piece of paper on the door!
Basketball. Sorry.
There's a paper! You got this, Lauren.
No!
I believe you. I believe in you, Lauren. You can do it. What is this? It's like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it. Looks like a note from the victim.
Got 3 pieces of evidence, boy. Just like how we talked about it on the phone. But it looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later.
Yeah, it's for Mr. Portsman. Left by victim data. Jotted down my organizer.
No. Please.
What are you doing?
I'm trying.
To do what?
This.
It was locked tight.
I can deduce something from this.
And you.
Wait, why is it not letting me deduce it? We can break in now. We can boogang the paper. And then, like, break in. Right, fine.
Basketball!
Basketball.
Basketball property of Mr. Portsmouth.
Yes, sir. He's always ready for a match.
Basketball, soccer, dodgeball, tennis. Doesn't matter what sport it is, he's game. Oh, I think it'd be a little hard to play tennis with this ball. Isn't the point you should be focusing on, Detective? You're right, sir. Now I know what I should be focusing on. And Mr. Portsmouth, someone should teach him to clean up his toys after he's done playing. I think we've reached the end of this conversation. It said you're not done with that. It said you're not done with that. You're not done with the basketball. What's this? What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey, how about a game? It's okay. I just found the position of this hoop to be a little off. There's a thing on it! Hey, you're right, sir. If it shifted, this would have made a seriously sweet slam dunk. Positioning with the hoop is definitely unnatural. Take note of this. You did it!
I did it.
You did it. You're so good at this game.
I'm so good at this game.
Oh, it's actually paid off quite handsomely. Huh? How so, sir? In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat. The real culprit of this case.
You know who the killer is? Well, Mr. Edgeworth.
As long as my logic is sound, then yes. Mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsmouth.
What? Mr. Portsmouth.
I knew it! That's exactly what my logic sensors were telling me too! I suspected it was him from the instant he accused Maggie of being the killer, sir. It is anything but logical. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. What may, it's time to knock on truth's door. Mark 14, 5:12 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office. Room 122. That's the 1202, shut up. Mr. Portman!
W dialogue. Mr. Portsmouth. Of COVID.
Alright, let me take a gander at it. Pass it here. Why did he do that? Okay, looking good. You there, take care of this. You just throw it at bro?
Yeah, he threw it at bro.
Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe. End of the line for you, Portsman. Got you now. I'll hop your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke? No joke. No, Mr. Shock Portman. You are the guilty party in this case. You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. I guess you can stay, if you promise to stay out of our way. You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job. You can see right through the unsightly, paper-thin mask you wear upon your cap. Who would have ever thought it would come to this? Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? The legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. There was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence of that guy. It teaches me I gotta stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know? You done trying to play mind games with me because they won't work. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for now is it's explaining yourself.
Mr. Portsman, in order to prove your innocence, I need you to bend down and use that mouth or something.
Get on your knees, Mr. Portsman.
Get
Well,
on
that-
your This game is rated AO for
Although that too will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game is up. Did you say it was rated?
It's rated AO for adults only. And it's annoying, or
Oh.
she's here too.
Are we full of ourselves? Even though you've yet to prove anything. Honestly, being sick is giving me like a really good like voice for Mr. Portsman. I'm starting to realize that because like I'm able to do it deeper now, and it'll still like work.
Damn.
I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit.
I'm sorry, but do you hear that?
What?
Boom, boom. Like.
Oh, you meant the music. Give me a minute. Let me turn up your stream volume. That's groovy as. That's rigid as hell. I mean, that goes like.
Like, goddamn.
That goes smelly in a good way, dude. Besides, how may I ask you propose and I unlock your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here.
I know what to do.
Sorry, but we are not finished yet. Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something? I'll show you what I'm basing my accusation on, with evidence.
I assure you, it's quite based. I don't know if
The
you've
most
seen that
based evidence.
screenshot yet, but
I have not.
it's a Phoenix Wright quote, but
I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how may I ask you propose I unlocked your door and got in here?
Hold it!
I didn't mean to press. I meant to present.
Fortunately, I believe I've already shown you how earlier. Speculations mean nothing, as I still insist that I could not gain access to your room. What should I do now? Should I raise an objection? You claim to have had no way to open my door. However, is that really the honest truth? Alright, I'll humor you. Go ahead, shoot. Very well then. I propose that you used this to open my door. Prosecutor's badge! So why are you not the master key?
He doesn't have the master key.
Shut up!
She does. How do I present? Wait, what the hell?
Yeah,
I'm
it said
pressing
you
the
used
I'm pressing
it.
the button used to present. And
Present
it's
the
not
master
letting-
key, dude. He didn't use Maggie to open the door.
Yes, he did.
Maggie,
What the
there is
fuck?
not a Maggie-shaped hole in that doorknob, dude.
He got Maggie to use the master key and open
Yeah,
the door.
You used the master key.
Alright, fine. It's gonna get it wrong though. Watch.
Take that!
What the hell?
I'm telling you.
What?
I'm telling you.
That makes no sense.
You were able to open my office door with the
Yeah, he
master
didn't.
key.
He didn't get the master key. Maggie
Yeah, but
got-
Maggie didn't throw herself at the door for it to unlock, Lauren.
Maggie used the master key to unlock the door.
So you submit the master key.
You know what, Gordon? I'm gonna give you a mandatory haircut. You're gonna get a low temper fade.
Lauren,
Anyway.
I'm going to fly out to your state, come to your house, and throw myself at your front door, and we'll see if that unlocks it.
She used the master key.
Yeah! So that's why you submitted the master key! He
But
didn't
Jock
use Maggie,
Sportman
he
didn't
got
use the
Maggie
master key.
to use... Yeah.
Whatever.
He still managed to get...
Read.
The master key was used, and the door opened.
I believe you are able to open my
I believe you
office
able to open
door.
my office door with the master key, no less. Also, I already read that. You're just stupid. Wait. Hold on for a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know.
Finger.
Precisely. You were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well.
He's wiggling it.
Maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right. You used your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key.
I predict.
Now you submit Maggie!
I-
Now you submit Maggie!
My bad.
Take that!
I was getting ahead of myself.
You asked Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah? I kind of forgot my key at home. It happens a bit too often for my taste, you know? The room you had Miss Bird open at that time was not your own, was it?
What?
You have quite the imagination.
I keep giving her the Angry Birds voice. Like I Okay, she's gonna say wahoo, and I'm gonna be like I don't know what Terrence makes.
I don't think Terrence makes a noise.
It's something like that.
Why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we?
I'm certain that was Mr. Portsman's door, sir.
Okay.
I checked the number plates to make sure that the eggs were not with the Koopa. Not the Koopas, my bad. Anyway. I checked the number plates to make sure I was opening the right door, sir.
It's me, Edgeworth. See, Mr. Bird packs up my story. What if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? How do you suppose I did that? Switching the number plates on our doors, for example.
That's right. They do slide out pretty easily.
Furthermore, you then used one other thing to give a very strong impression. The door she was opening was yours, and not, in fact, mine. What was it that Mr. Portman used to make Miss Bird think that it was his room?
The number plates.
That's exactly what it was. You know,
But how am I gonna present the plates?
I mean, didn't we already discuss the number? Like, he already said the number plate, so there's one other thing. Oh, I know it. It's the basketball hoop. It's like, he must have moved the basketball hoop over to Edgeworth's door to make her think it was his.
Oh yeah.
Take that!
That's correct. That did happen. What? The basketball hoop, sir.
Quite a peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone a hallway in this. Which is why I left an unusually strong impression on you. Object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor.
That's very true, sir. But there is a basketball hoop sitting here. I thought the door was my opening that had the Mr. B Bush apartment. I accidentally said Mr. Beast during that.
I moved my basketball hoop over to Prosecutor Edgeworth's office, and we tested 1,000 people to see who could correctly guess that it was wrong. There are signs of the hoop has been moved.
In the prosecutor's
And then
office,
out.
straight up using it. And by it, I mean the master key.
I think the never mind. I'm not gonna say that on stream because that's like we were on the topic of Mr. Beast. I was gonna ask something, but sit in front of my office to be sure. I see. So I'd say you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. Conjectures rebuttal. Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me. Hasn't he already shown like 3?
Yeah.
So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he? I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket. This bird is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears.
My jacket's not dirty. I'll have you know, I just watched it yesterday.
Please calm down, for I intend to show who's the one truly covered in slime here. It's
They go to Nick.
offensive, and you Phoenix right. I just found nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time.
Hold it!
What were you doing in your office?
You don't want to know.
I was straight up.
Straight.
I was doing my usual training regimen. Training regimen? You're going through your law books from start to finish? Mainly batting practices and weights. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance. Wow, must be the buffest prosecutor we have. Please take off your shirt. I mean, what? Good police, legal muscles, it would seem.
No, calm down, Edgeworth. Allow me to reveal myself. Who starts on? Ugh.
I was doing my usual workout, so... You don't have a single reason to suspect me. Seems to be trembling a little. One more little push. All I have to do is find the flaw in his testimony.
I think it's in that like
I just found nonsense. Girl opened my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time.
it's a bit of a stretch, but I think the note is what contradicts because it was under the door, right?
Yeah, he would have seen it, yeah.
You would have seen it, so yeah.
Objection!
Yeah, music stopped, you're good.
Mm.
That was a lie. What are you talking about? How was that a lie? This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Boltzmann. A note? It was left under your door, or did you not notice? Right here, it says, "You're out." You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you and what were you doing? Ah! Shall I explain it in full detail for you? You're busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Miss Bird open for you.
Objection!
That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door. For me. Oh, what I do. I have No way! So why's he got like the Newgrounds mouth when he does that pose? Like when he like leans back?
Because he knows Tom Full personally.
Straight open the door for you.
I
Didn't
feel
he
like
say
it's
earlier?
not the master key.
I feel like the master key is a bit too obvious of an example, to be honest.
It's this.
Take that!
Just didn't stop, it's over. At
Nope.
your door, dusted footprints.
Trust.
My door? What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. Sure are good at wasting time. You're right, I didn't find anything. And definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints. The prints? What do they have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door, the prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched.
You're right. I can see what you mean now.
And he's got the Newgrounds now. Further, all of the prints on my office door's knob have been wiped clean off. Only assumes because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think at the time you gave up your charade?
Charade.
British people say charade. I know they do. I've heard it.
I've never heard a British person say charade.
I've never heard one say charade.
I'm
We call it
pretty
a charade.
Like, I'm pretty sure charade is one of like the few words that British people actually pronounce the A with an A sound.
Oh, because I've heard it as charade.
Well,
Well, now if I'm thinking about it, I might be getting that mixed up with facade, but they're like the same word.
facade.
So come on.
Facade.
They're
Is
like the same word. They mean the same thing.
facade, dude. Anyway,
It's not facade. I'm
it's not
telling you.
facade. I'm sorry.
We know you saw
We should play this. We should play. We should have a facade stream sometime.
Kill. Shut up.
Okay.
Should do a facade stream, but like, shut up. Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office. Just what's so funny, pal?
I'm watching your stream right now, pal.
Mr. Portsman, I'm watching your stream right now. Why are you trying not to laugh at this? Accusing you of murder. That look of stiff seriousness on his face says this one's office finds prosecutor. Made a huge mistake, and accusing me is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world. What?
Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all, and he even backed it up. You're the murderer. Stop trying to be slippery, and just admit the crime already.
And as I said earlier, it's all so circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints. Well, I can readily confess I'd wiped the knob down well.
Eh?
I'm a little obsessive compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched. Which is why I wiped the knob down as soon as I could after you opened the door. However, I need to point out, we've gone from 1 viewer to 3 viewers, back to 1 viewer. After that, it makes perfect sense. Only Jim, my own fingerprints would be on there. You made that up just now, didn't you? Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, he could have left it there before I arrived at the office. Like, early evening, for example. You saying you failed to notice a note in your doorway? Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse.
Now that's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't see a note that size.
But you can't prove that, can you?
Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me up here, sir.
Sportsman makes a good point. I can't prove that he didn't simply overlook it. Besides, I have an airtight alibi. Alright, airtight you say? I read that as alright. Only just realized I had one as we were talking. Guess it would have been better for all of us if I told you sooner. I'm realizing now, Portsman looks like Will Powers if he was a twink.
Can't see it.
I can. Memory serves. He came back to this office at around 12 AM, correct?
2 a.m.
Shut up! I like saying number 12 more! I'm realizing how fucking stupid of a reason that is.
1, 12, 2, 3.
And it was then you had the unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. At exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around. I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. Perfect alibi. You really think it's that perfect? Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like. You'll see for yourself. Detective Gumshoe? Sir, yes, sir. I'll go check out his alibi, sir. I'll be right back. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, I think we're in trouble. It's just like Mr. Portsman said. Guys down in criminal affairs said they saw him around 2 a.m. and 12 a.m. You see?
Was he in the security office?
Yes!
Freddy Fazbear in Miles Edgeworth's office committing a murder.
Or.
No, what if Buddy Faith was like stuffed in his suit and you just saw Freddy Fazbear like sweating his balls off? Oh.
All of the evidence points to him being the culprit. There must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere. Memory serves, you came back to this office at around 2 a.m., correct?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
And it was then that you had an unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit.
Okay.
But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs.
Hang on a minute. I mean, I don't think we can be able to show a contradiction with this.
Didn't he just give a perfect
Oh,
alibi
I
for
know
that?
what we do. I know what we must do.
And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. If memory serves, you came back to this office at around 2 a.m., correct?
Hold it!
You are correct. It was around 2 a.m. Are you sure? It's really important to me that you're spot on with the time. I remember checking my watch then. Make no mistake, it was 2. Oh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came back to your office at 2. And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit.
Hold it!
Just as you say, however... Yes, however, the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. Tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw? It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see.
Objection!
Oh, come now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? Beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here. Oh well, doesn't matter if you remember or not. All that matters is that you ran into the culprit. At exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs.
Hold it!
So you paid the Criminal Affairs Department a visit? Yep, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight for the precinct. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's a perfect alibi.
Hold it!
Why are you pressing?
I'm pressing everything to see if there's any extra dialogue options that pop up.
Did we go and ask around to confirm your testimony? It was just as I said, right? Yes, sir. A number of detectives said they saw you at around that time. See? I have the perfect alibi. That's the ace I had up my sleeve. Impossible. He actually does have the perfect alibi. What's wrong? Why the sudden sullen look on your face? Will you say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we've reached the end of the line and it's time to get off this crazy... I know how! You there? Sir! Please escort the young lady out, but remember, be gentle. Maggie!
Detective Gumshoe!
Ship them so hard. I don't know how old Maggie is. I shouldn't say that.
It's a semi-canon ship.
Nothing I can do. Must be a way to turn the situation around. I had a clue. Did I miss something that can help me cast doubt on his alibi? I need to calmly think this through one more time, and with logic. Oh! The second handgun! Think.
What about the second handgun? I mean, you're probably right, because I don't think I can connect anything with files in disarray, but I need to hear your logic.
My logic is that you probably can't connect anything with files in disarray.
Okay. The intruder I met.
It's like, files in
not-
disarray, that wouldn't tell you anything about there being another guy. Another handgun would, like, have at least a bit of evidence. Or it's like anything.
The intruder I met could not have been Portsman. Then, who could it have been? Another handgun. Other than the victim's gun that I found. Would there be another gun in play here?
So I'm thinking. I don't think files in disarray has anything to do with it. There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. The music stopped. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life. The one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once. Meaning that it is entirely possible. The second gun was used in my office tonight. Seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person. Which could mean there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. Yeah, I told you. I know I didn't have any logic for that, but I told you. I told you so hard.
I don't know if we're supposed to connect these two ideas, but I do want to try. Because I think it's gonna say that another person was there who potentially used a gun to steal some evidence. I don't know if we're allowed, I don't know if we're supposed to connect these two.
You probably will, just maybe not yet. Supposing there was not yet another visitor tonight, I would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were appended twice. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder. So, stretched to think that it was the work of 2 different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it. Thought that was the end of the sentence. And once again after the murder by our second culprit, Who was the owner of the second gun? If we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back.
Objection!
Mr. Portsman, it seems that I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case. Great, so you finally come to your senses.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Sir, what are you saying? This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I'd assumed that the person I ran into was the killer. That may not be the case. What do you mean? The person I ran into was just your average thief. Thief? But, sir, isn't that some sort of contradiction in the facts? This text is really slow. My sentences are going to sound awkward as hell. Not at all. It simply means the killer was someone else. It means that in actuality, 2 culprits stole into my office tonight. What do you mean, 2? The way out? This place before myself was disturbed twice, and how there were 2 guns.
They don't get that reference. We do.
I know they don't, but you do. And nobody's watching the stream, so shut up.
Alright.
Supportsman Miss Bird gained entry into my office.
Objection!
Now you're just leading the argument. Still don't have any actual proof, you know. If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, you really are innocent. You should have nothing to worry about. Well then, returning to my scenario. Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me. Which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time. So then, to be when the files are put back into the wrong order, right? Correct. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else, who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith? Why did Mr. Faith come into your room, sir? Probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. When he noticed sounds coming from my office would be my guess.
Oh, because you're supposed to be away, right?
He must have thought it was odd, so he came into this office to check it out. Correct. And as a detective, that was the right thing to do.
When he came in, he found his own partner, standing there.
Because it was Mr. Portsman. Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. Mr. Portsman was not so merciful to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then... killed him. Silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind as he made his exit. Well, we're at 2 viewers now.
Nice.
He could afford to do that only because he had also left the fake dying message back. He's such a complicated troublemaker, you know that? Well, if things are as simple as that, all would be solved. However, we're back at 1 viewer, never mind.
Oh, okay.
It is not because it
You
is
should
my
have
room.
not mentioned anything.
I'm sorry! Where's another? Visitor, sir? Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something. However, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so... stole the master key from the security guard's room. Then entered my room and searched through my shelves. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems the thief found their prize.
Jesus Christ, everyone on my Steam's friends list is like trying to play a game right now. Do you see that? 3 people.
No, it might be on YouTube, but it's not showing on Discord.
The
Oh my
real-
god!
Yeah, 3 people try playing a game, and then rebel after. Like, what the?
Stolen zero file, right, sir? Correct. Only as just the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter. The shelves getting messed up twice in the 2 bullets. It was all because 2 different people were doing those things at 2 different times. Precisely. So now do you see, Mr. Portsmouth? The person I met was just a thief, and not, in fact, Mr. Faith's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant. Because we now know the murder took place during the first culprit's visit.
Objection!
What's so funny, pal? I'm looking at your stream right now. Why are you trying not to laugh? Absolutely splendid. Your scenario explains everything. See, your mom was probably kind of homeless. Of course it's not Mr. Edgeworth, after all. But, you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. You know, your mom could have just bought a house. That's a if, and that's a big if. Your theory is right.
And by if, I mean.
By if, I mean your mom buying a house. It would indeed render my alibi, which is with such scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. Your mom, she didn't spend never mind. There's still one defining point of your argument for which you have no evidence.
Dude, it happened again.
Your supposition that I was the first visitor, and that your mom was actually homeless. Arr, Mr. Edgeworth, you can't let me get away with that, sir. He's calling out your mom! He has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point. My mom is homeless.
Don't say that, sir.
She is. I don't believe this. Don't worry, Mackie. I'll do something if I must. Buy his mom a house. Know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. The person you met really was just a plain old thief. Why is that person not your main suspect? That is, if your theory's correct. Hold on? Give me a minute! Holy! The thief you ran into should be a real suspect, wouldn't you say? Should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was trained in my room. When Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down to criminal affairs. Can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left. Do you think that we should be out there looking for the thief? Of course. Now isn't the time to be having these dead-end discussions. I don't think it's at all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. Just have to find a way to prove it. I have to prove that my mom couldn't afford a house.
Objection! As you can see here, in the bank statement, there is $0.
Now tell me, how could you have made a house with $0?
Objection! You could have bought some Minecraft.
Hold it!
Actually, no, I wouldn't. Why not?
Why not?
Because I can look through the bank history. Elementary. Dying message, of course. Can we make a Rocky Armstrong case about someone's mom being homeless?
Okay.
bring that up. The face killer very clearly.
And the
referenced
judge
that.
is trying not to laugh.
And then like, I forget who replaces Edgeworth. They'd be like,
That's me,
Your Honor?
Your Honor. I'm looking at your stream right now.
Face killer very clearly referenced. What else did they wrote in there? The thief stole one of them. I mean the Zero Files, right? No, I mean my mom's house. That's the opposite of the letters themselves were said, and not from Mr. Faith. If the thief was the killer, do you think they would try to undermine themselves? Fucking grounds now, dude. Maybe the killer just didn't think of that either. Yes, that must be it. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe your mom...
Maybe your mom could have, like, I don't know, got a loan.
We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. Maybe even at your mom's house. My mom doesn't have I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was trained in my room.
Hold it!
My mom doesn't have a house! According to Mr. Faith's note. Hold on. I thought we already cleared that up. Let me say that Jin left that note for me in the early evening. If you have proof that he left it at a different time, just say he was before he was murdered. How about you know? See? So I insisted again that I was in my office the entire time. When Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at Criminal Affairs. Why didn't you go there with Mr. Faith? That's because he said he was tired and he was going to take a quick nap. Yo, so it wasn't all wet. He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits. What of the evidence he brought? Two things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items, a gun and a pendant. This piece of testimony seems too crucial to the facts. Brought me 2 items, a gun and a pendant. As it related to yesterday's case. I have a gun. I don't know what a pendant actually is, so...
Me neither.
I'm looking at what a pendant is now. A minute. I feel like once I see it, I'll know for sure.
Objection.
I wouldn't know by
Take
now.
a look at my pendant. Holy crap, good pendant, dude. Not related, but great pendant, dude.
It's a necklace with like a thing on it.
I mean, the gun seems like the only thing that would be, like, related.
Objection!
Oh, we're done. We're dead.
Yeah, it's over. Maybe it actually is the attorney, like the prosecutor's badge, because like it's like a pendant.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna
Gun.
press it real quick.
Yes.
Hold it!
On the pendant. Yes, this gun, which is the murder weapon. This pendant, which belonged to the victim. Why were you taking them to Criminal Affairs? There's something in a past case file I wanted to compare these two to. DL6. What did you... What are you doing with this case right now?
What? Help me! Gadogany, gadogano. I've been objecting a long time ago.
Anyway, I'll believe you'll find the long paper trail left to be your satisfaction. This is all matching up with what Detective Gumshoe found out. I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left.
There's definitely something I need to present at this line. There's definitely something. But what? Let me check the note again.
It was like... yeah, three!
Objection!
Yeah, there we go. Only 2 pieces? I believe the proper phrase here is, you fail. Excuse me? Fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me. What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you. Well, here's a piece I think you should read. Carefully.
Attention, that Mr. Thief was bringing 3 pieces of evidence. Oh man!
Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman. I was a third time! I shot 3 times! I can't believe I can't tripped up by simple arithmetic.
Oh, it's quite simple, alright.
Where's the missing piece of evidence? It's... You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a phrase.
Please stop.
I'm going to stop, that's the last time. Detective Gumshoe. I have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe.
I'm gonna touch you, sir.
I'm getting flashbacks from the ending of last stream. Am I gonna have to use the super doors? Don't come any closer, I'm warning you. This is all part of the investigation, pal, so don't even think about stopping me. Whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm gonna touch you no matter what.
Like, goddamn.
Hey, what's this? 3 inches? Get this on, sir.
This is the tape they made together, sir.
What you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide. Why would you hide something like that? You scare the women who laugh at you. There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber.
Unequivocally.
Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. Wait, prosecutor, no! The section of the tape that drive the last nail into his coffin. Oh! You should probably get that checked out. That's not the color it's supposed to be. It's blood, isn't it? Yes, and I believe that this is what the good prosecutor is trying to hide from us. Blood is still fresh. I mean, this might be Detective Faith's blood? No! You've got it all wrong!
Every time he's like, he like stutters while saying N, I get a little scared.
Not even denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. Told us that you would receive evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video.
Yeah, it's totally suspicious.
This episode of Minecraft by GCS Gaming seems very suspicious. At the moment of his death, Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him.
Oh my god.
May I have the title of your personage?
Like,
You know very well there's no way to prove that. Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints. Yeah! I had to take a guess. I'd say the only ones on here would belong to the murderous you and Mr. Faith. Oh, impossible. Ate it. He ate the thing.
where did he go? Where did he go?
Metal! Mr. Portsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir.
He got lead poisoning, sir.
I don't care, I'm arresting him. Very good. The results we got back from the lab tech on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. Clover came back and it was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. And as a bonus, they were also able to lift a few Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well.
Thank you so much, Mr. Edward. I still cannot believe how I get to see your cool deduction skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir.
It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in the murder in my office. Please accept my apologies.
I was nothing, really, compared to what I've been through, I mean. I consider myself lucky. There was only a burglary instead of a murder this time, sir. If I had been in a hold-up or in a hostage situation, I would have thrown my hands up in the air. But I think I'm finally rising up to the goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person.
Something tells me we should have hired a different person for security detail. You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor. Why would you say he was corrupt? Because he was glitching out whenever he talked. Did you not hear him?
You're a real baby glitch on him, sir.
He kept telling us to destroy the game, prosecutor. Well, I heard there were a number of suspicious things related to this court case. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir. Forged evidence, huh? You say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons.
Oh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession.
He never did get around to asking what his reason for breaking into my office. Yeah, whenever we got near that topic, he just clammed up. Although, we can be pretty certain it was to steal something. It's just between you and me, sir, but... I want you. That's what a huge organization is about behind the scenes. Oh? Well, well. Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It seems that we haven't heard the last of this. Huh? Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy?
No, he's not Pac-Man.
I didn't say that, but rather, there are so many more mysteries for us to solve. Like, what do those power pellets do at the corners of the maze? Some figured out the significance of this piece of evidence.
I think it's this.
It's probably that. The person who stole this file. The other villain of the night. Yeah, wonder who it was. What happened to the stolen pages?
I wonder if in the next chapter, we're going to meet a Faith character who will be important to the game. I wonder.
Maybe we'll need to collect the pages.
Oh.
They're in a forest or something? Listen, I'll check the big rock. You go and check the dead forest. And after that, we'll meet up in the bathroom. I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Yes?
Why is he mewing?
For the LGBTQ! I came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir. This card. Was there gonna be a third card, dude?
I swear to God.
This bird or something on there? Not just any bird. The mark of the raven, a three-legged raven. No, it looks like a card to me, actually. Even you should know what this is, detective.
Oh, my fault, detective.
Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? The great thief everyone's talking about? Yes, it is the mark of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Okay, wait a minute.
Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu is noble to the... I know how to pronounce Yatagarasu, I'm just like... Okay. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. Though we don't know much about the thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Theft is always performed in silence, and always with perfection. Once the target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent to the mass media. Along with this single card. Although, it's been a while since the Yata-Garasu's last appearance. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, look! Something's written on the back! What? Let me see. FDI game rules.
Oh, wait, my bad.
So the person who saw the contents of the file was the Yata-Garasu.
So that was an important line too.
Yata-Garasu, organization. Pretty few keywords are popping up in this mystery. You skipped the most important line, dude. Well, I'll read it out. I'm gonna look through the YouTube. In my office. Okay, so Gumshoe said, it's the location of where the thief put the stolen files!
Okay. Alright, that's very good to know.
Okay. Return of the great evil thief, Yata-Garasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming. Or they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago. Alright, we're done! That's Ace Attorney Investigations!
Sorry. Mm.
It's over. I do think we should end stream though, because we've been streaming for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, we're ending stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. I want to overwrite this data.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Foolish.
Alright,
Sorry,
guys,
that's not my
for
Francisco voice. I have to prepare my German accent again.
I'm killing you! Okay. For all 0 people watching this stream, Franziska von Karma is one of my least favorite Ace Attorney characters, like, ever.
I am gonna start the episode, that way I can, like, save for, like, the first line.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing the intro to this, and then we're ending stream.
The loading screen was a knight from chess.
Mm-hmm.
The murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief Yata-Garasu. Looking back, everything began on that fateful day. This is the same piano sound font with the Riddle School 4 credits theme used. Also the same.
Ryan.
Wait, no, he died! He's belligerent.
What does that mean?
It's also the same piano sound font that, like, Super Smash Bros. Melee uses for everything. Yes, everything began high up in the air. 9,000 feet in the air, to be precise.
You're 2 days late, Mike.
Thank you for flying your WM. We're currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We're asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. Dude.
You heard that sound effect, right?
Yeah. That's why I said dude. Myself. 15 a.m. Flight G390, first floor, lounge.
Once it allows me to hit escape, that's when we're gonna pause.
Do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? It's because it was shaking! And he's... Oh my god! 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For safety, we ask you. I suppose turbulence is about to be expected on a flight. Admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. I told you! Oh, he dropped his wallet. What's this? A travel wallet? I told you! But it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? My head. Why won't this headache go away? hungover. Okay, let's chat a bit later. I handed off to an attendant. Let's make a turbulence to an elevator. Oh,
Today is not his day.
dude, he's having the worst day of his life right now.
This is like his
Hesitate.
personal version of September 3rd.
That took me a second. Usually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. I would reference what Lauren was referencing, but I'm scared of who might potentially watch this stream. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. How long am I going to let my past haunt me? Probably forever, knowing me. It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. So that's my best friend.
Not again.
What in the world happened? Why does he look like that?
Why does he look like that?
Why would they kill my best friend?
Is something wrong, sir? I must ask, do you please return to your seat? He's dead.
Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts.
What's wrong? Someone help me!
You murderer.
What? No! You have it all wrong. It wasn't me. March 12th, 6:41 a.m. At G390.
Please let me save.
It's fine. We're just gonna finish. Like,
Don't want to play this right now. There you go.
oh god, wait, well, that case is starting to like be good. Like that intro.
Yeah, that was genuinely a really good intro. I feel bad that we're not doing it. Please!
We're at the
Please!
save file already in this
There
slot.
you go.
Is it that hard to press the up arrow?
Yeah, it just wasn't doing it. I think I was pressing Q. Please! There you go. I can't control this game for shit. No!
Is it not just the arrow keys?
It's WASD and I'm trying to press arrow keys.
Oh.
Anyway, end of stream time. You have any parting words?
For the last time, my mom is kinda homeless!
Okay, only kinda though.